Kenya, Her Excellency Caroline Bishene. I say that?
That's good.
Thank you very much. So it's with great gratitude that we welcome you here, Your Excellency, and your delegation to Nakuru County this morning. And it is an honor for us, for you to make this visit here, and we warmly welcome you to Nakuru County, the county of unlimited opportunities. Nakuru County enjoys cordial relations with the Embassy of Sweden. Through these close ties, the government of Sweden and her International Development Agency, SIDA, was it SIDA?
SIDA.
Okay, have undertaken various projects in Nakuru ranging from agriculture, water, enterprise development, and education to contribute towards poverty alleviation in Nakuru. We appreciate that your pinpoint projects are crucial, adding value to our farmers, traders, youth, and women. Nakuru is primarily an agricultural county, blessed with arable land with rich soils and a relatively adequate rainfall of 800 mm per year. In addition to growing maize as a staple food, our farmers commercially grow potatoes, pyrethrum, macadamia, avocado, and a range of horticultural crops, in addition to livestock rearing. It goes without doubt that agriculture forms a significant means of income for many families and is a crucial source of employment. The core of Nakuru County policies and strategies towards food security and value addition have agriculture as their focus. Cognizant of the importance of that agriculture holds in our development efforts, the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development and 47 county governments designed the Agriculture Sector Development Support Program, ASDSP, let's just call it that way, to address food security, nutrition, and linkages to manufacturing. The import of the ASDSP was that the challenges of commercialization or commercializing agriculture could be tackled by a set of actors at different levels by setting priority value chains for each county. Under this program, financed by the government of Kenya, the Swedish International Development Agency, and the European Union, the priority value chains identified for Nakuru County were pyrethrum, fish, and milk. The program aims to realize the agricultural policy's primary objective while supporting the Swedish cooperation strategy for development cooperation with Kenya and by developing selected priority value chains. It responds to strategic area 3 of the cooperation strategy, and that is better opportunities and tools to enable poor people to improve their living conditions. Turning to focus on pyrethrum, this is a flagship project for Nakuru County government. Pyrethrum is grown in 8 of 11 sub-counties, that's in Molo, Kuresoi North, Kuresoi South, Njoro, Gilgil, Naivasha, Bahati, and Subukia. The country's development blueprint Vision 2030 identifies pyrethrum farming as one of the ventures that possesses a huge potential for employment and wealth creation. An estimated 10,000 farmers are involved in pyrethrum farming on 2,148 acres of land across the county. The potential, however, is approximately 30,000 acres. The first phase of ASDSP started in 2013 and lapsed in 2017. We are now at the tail end of the ASDSP2, which commenced in 2018 and ends this year. So far in Nakuru, we have 134 groups referred to as value chain organizations, the VCOs under the ASDSP terminologies, composed of 56 groups in cow milk production, 52 groups in pyrethrum, and 26 in fish production. A total of 7,547 households are participating in the selected prioritized value chains, the PVCs in Nakuru County. The ASDSP progress report of the 134 VCOs shows that the price of cow milk has improved by 37.2%, with the production cost of 1 liter at 24 shillings and 43 cents, while the selling price is at 40 shillings and 1 cent. Pyrethrum posts the highest profit margin of 81.39%, given that its production cost for a kilogram is about 79 shillings and 8 cents against a selling price of 240 shillings. Fish production records a 48.87%, with the production cost of 1 kilogram of fish at 113 shillings, while the selling price is 221 shillings. It is significant to note that the report shows that there are no middlemen in pyrethrum farming, while in cow milk and fish, they are making profit margins of 10.9% and 23.61% respectively. It is our expectation that through intensification of cooperatives, our farmers will finally succeed in eliminating middlemen, or brokers if you may, and increase their profit margins in the process. One of the 134 groups highlighted is in the ASDSP progress report. I'm happy to report that we have 23 well-organized cooperatives, 14 in the cow milk value chain, pyrethrum 4, and fish 5 of those. The success stories of Kamasis Cooperative, cow milk, for cow milk in Kuresoi, and Rorie Young Farmers for pyrethrum now act as role models to other groups. Kamasis Cooperative has benefited immensely from the guidance of Hand in Hand, an agency involved in poverty alleviation through entrepreneurship, which you will meet, they'll meet tomorrow. Without a doubt, the two groups are the basis of the decision of our government to register more farmers in cooperatives to ensure that they reap the benefits of being in formalized groups. I'm aware of the impact of cooperatives back in Sweden on agriculture and the value chain. We request, Your Excellency, that you facilitate linkages with some groups in Sweden to help our farmers here in Nakuru County learn more about cooperatives and value chains in agriculture. Going forward, we expect to increase the yields and profit margins in the elected 3 priority value chain areas by providing high-yielding and disease-resistant seedlings, fingerlings, and semen. We are also optimistic that the breaking ground of the pyrethrum processing factory in Naivasha by Kentegra and the soon-to-start construction of the County Aggregation and Industrial Park at Edgerton Agro-City in Nakuru County will upscale the value addition chain to make our farm produce more premium. I'm inviting Your Excellency to help us interest investors from Sweden to invest at our County Aggregation and Industrial Park, also in our Special Economic Zone in Naivasha, and at the KenGen Energy Park at Olkaria, also in Naivasha. In conclusion, the concept of value addition cannot yield instant results, perhaps like a cappuccino coffee. It takes time. And I'm requesting the Embassy of Sweden, the EU, and the Government of Kenya to develop a 3rd phase of the ASDSP to concretize the achievements recorded in the first 2 phases. I once again thank you, Your Excellency, for honoring us with your visit, and we look forward to working with Sweden to make value chain addition efforts in Nakuru County a success for our farmers. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and karibu to Nakuru County.
In Nakuru again, I was here during your predecessor's time when Nakuru was, had just received the status of a city, and I was familiarized with the planning for this city, and I must say I'm quite impressed of what I see today when so many of the projects that were underway at that time have now been finalized, and I congratulate the city dwellers here to this beautiful city that you have. This time my visit is focused on the other part of the county, the rural areas, and the production that we are supporting under the program ASDSP that is coming to a conclusion and that will be replaced by another program. This is a countrywide program. It's present in all counties. Every county has been able to choose their own 3 value chains that they will want to focus on. And it is a cooperation, very close cooperation between the national government, the county government, and Sweden, and with financing also from the European Union. And it's a program we have been standing by for a very long time. It also, its inception phase started already in 2012. And we are really happy to see that so many steps have been taken forward. And I'm going to, as has already been said, going to see 2 of the value chains that you have chosen in this county, which is the Piritum and the milk. And when it comes to the Piritum, I think it is a product that has a great future. And because we are mindful nowadays much more about the biodiversity, about the risk of putting chemicals and poisonous products into our agriculture. So I hope we will be able to buy Piritum-based products, insecticides in Sweden very soon, and that the raw material and the production has happened here in Kenya. I also want to recognize our partner in this, in Nakuru and in a few other counties, Hand in Hand, which is an organization that has seen a great growth and that is really inclined and intended to help the lowest level, the farmers, to organize themselves and to be able to benefit from what they are producing. Because they are usually on the losing end, but Hand in Hand is really working to introduce them to the market and to help them to build their business plans and to come together to be profitable, to be able to grow, and to be able to create a better life for themselves and for their children. So it's very exciting to be here together with Hand in Hand. It's been long in the making, and I'm looking forward to these 2 days. And finally, I want to congratulate Governor Susan Kika. Nakuru made itself a name after the elections for the success of the female candidates. Sweden, we are lucky we have 50% women in government, 50% women in parliament, and we want Kenya to go that way as well. And I think Nakuru is a role model for the whole country, and therefore I'm particularly honored to meet the governor here today. So good luck with the years to come, and thank you very much for the attention.